guys, thanks for tuning in. Today's motovlog is gonna be about waking up early and riding. So it is 7:30 right now. I know that's not early for a lot of you, but it's early for me. And it is cold. It's probably about like 40 degrees right now in Southern California, which I know is not cold for some of you, but still, in terms of California, it's cold. And really it's nothing different than riding in you know, as soon as you wait, or like, no, it's no different than hopping on your bike at any other time. But when it's early like this and when it's cold, you can't just start your bike and just hop on it and go. At least I don't anyways. My normal ritual is just kind of, you know, when it comes to waking up in the morning and, you know, going riding, I usually let my bike warm up for about twice as long as I would normally. So I do let it take a little bit longer, just because when bikes are cold, they don't respond as quickly as when they're hot. I know that sounds really dumb, but you know, it's something that you don't really realize until you're in an oh shit situation and you need to really overtake someone, and you go to mash the throttle and it stutters, you know, and it's like like that. So, and then you're in a crappy situation because your bike's not warm, and you know, and you know, it sucks being in that situation because, you know, motorcycle riding is pretty much life and death. You know, if you go down, there's a high chance that you're gonna seriously get hurt. There's gonna be grave danger to your bodily health. So just let your bike warm up. And what I also do when I wake up is you gotta make sure your mind is awake. You gotta make sure your mind and your body is awake. Just like having your bike being warmed up, you gotta be warmed up and ready for the day. So I mean, like, shoot, dude, I didn't have breakfast this morning. I didn't have any coffee or anything like that, because my brother and I and two of my coworkers are gonna go to a car/bike event, and you know, get coffee and get food. So we are running a bit late, and it kind of frazzled my mind a little bit because I hate being late. But anyways, I had plenty of time to wake my body up, wake my mind up. And it's the same thing as like having your bike be warm, you know? Your body has to be ready and willing to do work, and your mind has to be sharp, because if it's not, and your bike is warmed up and whatever, and you know, you have someone coming at you and you're not ready to make the move, you don't see them, then you're just as good as dead as if your bike stalls, you know? Like, you got to be prepared for any situation, and you know, making sure you're warmed up and you're ready and you're alert is probably one of the most important things. And of course, it really depends on the person, but I'm not typically a morning person. I'm trying to be, but trying does not make something so, and it doesn't make it less easy, any more easy. But you know, I'm trying to make it happen, but it is difficult. It's difficult for me to wake up in the morning. But yeah, you want to make sure that your mind and your body are awake and alert. You want to make sure your bike's warmed up, and depending on what time of day that you're, how early your morning is, if it's dark out, you got to make sure that, like, hey, you know, there are a ton of other sleepy drivers out there. There are a ton of other people who don't have their windows defrosted. Like, they might not be as ready as you are. And another thing, like, it also depends on, you know, where the sun is gonna rise. Like, I don't know if you saw, but the first one of the first intersections when I started this motovlog, I was looking directly into the sun for oncoming traffic, which is not a very fun thing to do, because one, you know, it's freaking early in the morning, and two, you're roasting your eyeballs, and three, you know, there could be somebody in that section who you don't see and who might not see you. So it's a kind of a two-way street. They might not be able to see you, you might not be able to see them, and it's just a situation where it's ripe for an accident, and I just don't want that to happen to you guys. Like, oh man, it just sucks. Another thing that you have to watch out for early in the morning, this is a really big thing in California, especially Southern California, is there are a ton of people who are texting and driving. They want to catch up on the newest tweets, they want to catch up on the newest this and that, and you know, it's early in the morning, and you know, they're catching up on the news, they're catching up on text messages and Twitter sphere and face space, and you know, they're not paying attention to what they're doing. They're texting in traffic, and boom, they get into an accident. They don't watch where their lane merges or whatever, and they start a pile up. They start an accident. They get into an accident, and most of the time, like, most of the early morning collisions I see in California are either rear end collisions, or they're people who drift in their lanes and they hit a lane splitting motorcycle rider. And you know, like, it's just one of those things that you have to watch out for, because you know, hey, if it's early in the morning, they're not as focused on the road as you are as a motorcyclist. Like, you guys know, like, when we hop onto our bikes, it's just us and the motorcycle. Like, we don't check our text messages, we don't do anything like that. If you have a Senna, like, it's all voice command, and you know, if you do touch your phone when you're riding your motorcycle, you're a freaking idiot. You're a freaking idiot, but like, you shouldn't do that. But a lot of drivers don't take they don't take the same precautions that we do when we ride. When we ride, it's just us, the road, and our bikes, and we focus on everything at hand, and our eyes are constantly shifting, versus a early morning motorist, an EMM. I don't know if that's an actual thing, but you know, an early morning motorist, where they're just focused on, like, it's just another morning commute for them. Oh, look at that guy got rolled. It's just another, like, morning commute for them, versus us, where it's life and death, and you know, it's our lives on the line. So we got to make sure, like, hey, we're on top of it. Everything that we do is alert and as quick as possible, because you never know when somebody's gonna sneak out of that rising sun, or gonna sneak out of an intersection, or merge lanes when they don't head check, or when they're gonna, you know, do something stupid. So, you know, those are just some of the tips and tricks that I have on this kind of semi-early morning. I know it's kind of early for me, but it might not be early for you, so sorry if I sound really tired, or sorry if my thoughts aren't really well connected. But anyways, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching, and I hope you're safe on your morning commute, on your early morning ride. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, guys. I say that every day, but it's still true. And you know, guys, I hope you have a great day, and until next time, peace out.